Step into the mic with the old school flavor. Dropping heavy bars, doing you a favor. Got the rhythm in my soul, can't nothing hold me down. King of the city, yeah, I'm wearing the crown. Just like that.
My apologies, people. Are the sound good? Can you hear me good? Let me know, please, because I started using a different streaming service. So let me know if you can hear me well, please. Let me know if you can hear me well, and then we'll continue. If it's too loud, too low, let me know, please. What are we saying, people? Sound a bit low. Okay. I'm hoping. Is it better now? Nah. Should be better now. Hopefully. Hopefully it's a bit better now. Hopefully it's a bit better now. How you doing, Clive? How you doing, brother? How are you doing today? How are we doing, bro? I just cannot believe what happened to me. One sec. Okay. So I've just realized the sound is not the sound I want to use. Should be using my damn wait. Properties. Should be using this, bro. What the hell? Why is this not? Okay, that's what we're saying. I should have been using this whole time. What the flip? Are we using my camera sound? Should have told me, Clive. Should have told me, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right, okay. That should be it from now on. I should be having no more connection issues, hopefully, or anything like that from now on. Okay. But how is everyone doing today? How's everyone doing this beautiful day, beautiful Sunday evening? Whoever's working tomorrow will start working tomorrow. Whoever's having a, well, don't know what you call it, but
It is what it is, though. Um, let me just talk quickly of what I need to talk about, because I need to watch the what the hell? I need to watch the Germany and Curacao match in a bit. So, people, you can see from the thumbnail who I have problems with, and the people I have problem with are John Henry, Michael Edwards, and Richard Hughes. Let me take a sip of my coffee quickly. What the actual F? Yo. Hold on. What? That can't be right. That cannot be right. Huh? Yeah, did you see this? Has any of you seen this? Is it? This can't be right, no? Cucurella to Real Madrid. Here we go. What? Where did this come from? Wait, what? Verbal agreement in place between all parties. Player 2, he's the left back wanted by Mourinho. Details to follow. Cucurella leaves Chelsea FC and joins Madrid after the World Cup. That was just flipping strange. Anyways, 3 people who I've actually got problems with: Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, and John Henry. Do you want to tell me why I have problem with these 3? Ryan, what's up, brother? How you doing, bro? Oh, wait a minute. Let's take it down a little bit. Much better. Ryan is saying, what's up, brother? Wanted to say hi before I go watch Netherlands versus Japan. The Japanese fans bring in the atmosphere. I said this before. The Japan. I can't talk. The Japan and the Netherlands game. It won't be easy for the Netherlands. It will not be easy for them whatsoever. If they think it will be easy game, then they've got something else coming their way. It's far from easy. Far from easy. It won't be easy. And so it should be a decent game, to be fair. It should be a decent game coming our way at 9 p.m, which I will be doing a live reaction at 9 p.m. today. So join me when I do that. But let's get back to what I was talking about, which is FSG, which is John Henry, Richard Hughes, and Michael Edwards. They are ruining Liverpool Football Club. They really, really are. There's no if or buts or anything like that about it. They are ruining Liverpool Football Club, and I'll tell you why. Number one reason to me that, well, they are ruining Liverpool Football Club is they are actually, especially when it comes to the players, they are not doing what they're supposed to do. Their jobs. And their jobs is, like I said, actually dealing with the players. The stadium now, Japan travels well. Yes, have fun. Will do, Clive. Thank you very much. The fans, not the fans, sorry, the players, where you should need to actually reach the players, talk to the players, the contract with the players, the negotiation with the players to the contract, and all that malarkey. Apparently, these lot ain't doing it. Well, it's not even apparent because we can see they're actually not doing it, and they need to do their job. Case in point, the Rat gone to Real Madrid. Case in point, Ibrahima Konate going to Real Madrid. Case in point, Dominic Szoboszlai at the moment has got 2 years left in his contract, and we hear nothing about renegotiation contracts or anything of that sort. What would you do, people? What would you do right now if Dominic Szoboszlai says, I am not renewing my contract, or I will delay this contract negotiation business. I will delay it, and I will do it when it comes, when it's the right time for me. And the right time for him was the right time for Ibrahima Konate and the right time for the Rat. So their right time and our right time is not right for us whatsoever. I don't understand why they are not doing their job. Navi, what's up, brother? How you doing, Navi? You need to do your job. They need to do their jobs. One more thing as well, players. And don't give me this BS. Oh, sorry, not BS, put it this way, because we've seen this before, which sometimes actually help us in some way. But when do any of you know, actually, people in the chat, let me know, when did the season end? When did the 25-26 season actually ended and concluded? Put it this way. Big up, Cobb, bro. How you doing? When did the 25-26 season actually ended? When? When did it end? What date specifically I'm talking? So I'm pretty certain it's been very, very, very long time since it ended. Very long time. And so far, we have got absolutely nothing when it comes to players, when it comes to even talking to someone. 3 weeks ago. And nothing so far concrete when it comes to chatting to anyone. I die my job. I like lol. Oh, my smiles, bro. Loving the contact conversation as always. Thank you, Clive, my brother. Actually, not Clive. Sorry. Navi. When is South Africa playing next? When is South Africa playing next? Talking about signing players. Hold on, people. Did you lot see? Well, let me get it on thingy. 1 sec. Apparently, this has been said from 𝗧𝗶𝗸, which is, well, you should believe, of course. But I don't know how good enough the player is. I've seen him yesterday. All right, let's hear this, because it's actually a video. Let's hear it together. All right, let's hear it. 1 sec. Say this.
we have to mention also that English clubs started having conversations for 𝗧𝗶𝗸. For example, there were direct contacts with Arsenal and direct contacts also with Liverpool. So both clubs had meetings with the agents of the player. We have to mention also that.
So Liverpool has actually talked with it was called 𝗧𝗶𝗸, whatever his name is, the Moroccan guy that actually we've seen yesterday play against Brazil. So yeah, apparently he is, or Liverpool talk with his club, and Arsenal, one of them, of course, as well. Now, if any Moroccans in here, I really don't know if I ever have any Moroccans in here, but anyone have seen anything yesterday about Morocco? Because I wasn't actually paying attention that much. I can't lie. So let me know if any of you was actually watching Morocco, and how did that guy play football, and how well did he play? Let me know, please, because I will. Let's say the next time I do a transfer room, which probably could be tomorrow, because I'll try and make this as a daily thing now. Not again, not just talking about Liverpool, talking about everything in general, because I'll do the exact same thing here. What's I going to say? Yeah, so next time I go live, which about the transfer room, I will actually talk about this guy. We'll see how it goes. But forgetting him at the moment, let's put him to the side. And I've got 2 more subscribers at the moment, so thank you very much for everyone that subscribed. And as usual, people, the like target is 10, as you can see right here. So please get this video to 10 likes if possible. Okay. What is? Oh yeah. So there's no signings, or at least there's nothing concrete so far. So the first actually concrete thing we know or we heard is 𝗧𝗶𝗸 and this 𝗧𝗑 guy. Now 𝗧𝗑 and 𝗧𝗶𝗸, I can't say anything about the 𝗧𝗑 because, like I said, I know nothing about the player. 𝗧𝗶𝗸 is I'm not convinced. 𝗧𝗶𝗸, I'll be honest with you. Sorry, I am not convinced. I'm not convinced in a lot of things, and 𝗧𝗶𝗸 is one of them, guaranteed. 𝗧𝗶𝗸 is one of them that I'm not convinced with whatsoever. South Africa is not playing. We're waiting for the Rugby World Cup. You're playing on Thursday. Okay, I might do a live watch reaction. It depends who they play though. Bro, he's 18, talent and ran midfield. Brazil could not keep up with them. Again, their midfield is dead. For anyone that thought, let's just outside the conversation here. For anyone that thought Brazil will actually do something in this World Cup, you need to reevaluate your footballing opinion, because that sounded a bit rude. My apologies, but you need to look at your footballing talk. Put it this way, because Brazil ain't doing anything in this World Cup, especially when it comes, like I said, they might reach, and they are expected to reach the 32 stage, but they ain't going any further than that. That's it. They ain't going to the last 16, and you heard it here first. Come back to me when that actually happens. But let's get back to the thingy. It was good to see Fabinho actually on the pitch yesterday as well. 𝗧𝗶𝗸, I'm not convinced. But do I want him at Liverpool? Well, I wasn't convinced when we got Salah. I'll be honest. I will be honest. I was not convinced whatsoever when we got Salah. So I'm hoping 𝗧𝗶𝗸 actually shuts me up and proves me wrong, like I was proven wrong with Salah. When Salah came in, I said that guy is gone to Basel, gone to Chelsea, failed at Chelsea, was a Chelsea reject, gone to Italy, did a bit in Italy here and there, and everyone who goes to Italy does a bit here and there. While we're getting him, I was at like 35 million at the time. And look at that. You can say Liverpool greatest player of all time, but not to me because I mean I grew up with Steven Gerrard, so it will be very very hard for me to say Salah is the greatest Liverpool player. If I've watched Gerrard, so it always will be Gerrard to me. But I can't actually argue if you say Mohamed Salah is the greatest Liverpool player of all time that came from Italy, who's a Chelsea reject. I'm hoping Diamande, if we actually get him, he will prove me wrong again. Prove me wrong in Liverpool way, but not in his way, because I don't know. I really, really hope so. Genuinely hope so. But we'll see how it goes. But this 𝗧𝗶𝗸 𝗧𝗶𝗸, whatever his name is, I really don't know. I don't know anything about him. Like I said, next time I go live, I'll watch some clips of him. Where does he even play? Let me have a look. 𝗧𝗶𝗸 𝗧𝗶𝗸 plays for Lille in France. Okay. We'll have a look. We will have a look tomorrow. Well, later on today before the when the Germany and Curacao game finishes, I'll have a look because I've got about an hour, maybe an hour and a half-ish at that time. Whoever invented coffee, you, sir, are in the history books. Liverpool need to do their transfers. They need to work in their transfers. They need to get the players ASAP. I hope I didn't say it. Let's just read the comments quickly. Brazil was rubbish. Brazil, even though I wasn't actually paying attention to the game that much, me and 𝗧𝗶𝗸 yesterday were just talking about wrestling. 𝗧𝗶𝗸, if you remember, OG brother, me and him was talking about wrestling most of the game. But so I wasn't paying attention to the match that much. But I was watching the first half, and Morocco was popping the ball left, right, and center. Put it this way, bro. Let me put it this way. We on the screen, at one time on the screen, we had Roberto Carlos and Ronaldo. Right now, Brazil have got Igor Thiago as their number 9. That just says a lot, bro. That should just say a lot. Igor Thiago as your number 9 striker. Oh, see, the thing is, I don't know what was Ancelotti thinking. I really, really do not know what was Ancelotti thinking. Why are you taking Igor Thiago? Who we all know, when it comes to pressure, when it comes to big moments, he actually bottles it big time. Like it's, I'm pooing myself. When it comes to big times, like I said, he actually poos himself, and there's nothing that can be done about. But when you didn't take 𝗧𝗶𝗸, is there a reason why you didn't take 𝗧𝗶𝗸? What was there? Do you know the what's her name? Cardi B. What was the reason? What was the reason for you not to take 𝗧𝗶𝗸? Flipping hell, man. Not enough VA sample size. Okay, I don't know what you mean, 𝗧𝗶𝗸, but all right. 𝗧𝗶𝗸 spot on. When I seen, especially with Lille, he got something about him. So you saying it, 𝗧𝗶𝗸 saying it, some of the people on Twitter saying it. I might have to go have a look tonight. When the Germany game finishes, within the halftime maybe, after the German game finishes, we've got about an hour and 20 minutes ish before the Japan and Netherlands game start. Within that time, I'll actually go have a look at 𝗧𝗶𝗸's thingies season, or his abilities in football, and I will actually have a look at yesterday as well, because I forgot to look at that. And when we see that, I'll let you know tomorrow if, well, my opinion at least, because of a lot of who am I at the end of the day? I'm no one. But I will give out my 2 cents that actually no one cares about. We'll see tomorrow. Big you up, Ravi. Big up, brother. I'm excited to watch 𝗧𝗶𝗸. Me too. You know what? I'm hoping, yeah, I am actually really, really hoping that Bold see you next Tuesday, yeah, is watching 𝗧𝗶𝗸 play with Julian Nagelsmann. I want you to see how 𝗧𝗶𝗸 play under Julian Nagelsmann, and I want that Bold see you next Tuesday to see it as well. Watch. I said this before. Watch Florian 𝗧𝗶𝗸 in this World Cup. Watch him. Watch Florian 𝗧𝗶𝗸 in this World Cup and watch what he does. I said this before the even season ended. Before the season ended, I said watch Florian 𝗧𝗶𝗸 and what he does in this World Cup, and I will get my chest down. I apologize to everyone if he absolutely does nothing in this World Cup, which I do not believe. I do not believe for 1 second Florian 𝗧𝗶𝗸 will do nothing in this World Cup. Watch him in this World Cup and watch what he does. Liverpool need to be serious or just forget us winning big again. I'll speak about this as well, bro. I used to humiliate people who said, why do you watch wrestling? It's fake. My reply, you watch movies because it's real. Thing is, don't even say that. Say especially for the people that watch reality TV shows. You and I both know reality TV shows are fake as fake can get. And you tell them, oh, why are you watching reality TV shows? You know that's fake. Why are you watching TV shows? You know that's fake. Why are you watching movies? You know that's fake. Everything they watch is fake, bro. But when it comes to wrestling, nah, you don't watching that shit. I from Bret, the Hitman Hart era, so no one can tell me about wrestling. Okay. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Oh, his theme song was banging, you know. 𝗧𝗶𝗸 is good, just the manager made. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. That is exactly what I'm saying. Watch this guy. Watch what he does in this World Cup. Watch what he does, bro. If Florian 𝗧𝗶𝗸 disappoints, then I've never watched football in my life. How about that? Florian 𝗧𝗧 disappoints Germany in this World Cup. I have never watched football in my entire life. That's how confident I am in the guy. Winning the World Cup. Oh, not winning the World Cup. Actually performing in this World Cup. Performing. To hit to the performance we actually know Florian 𝗧𝗶𝗸 can do. Don't know about that, copper. I shouldn't be laughing. God rest his soul, Owen Hart. God rest his soul. I shouldn't be laughing, but that is not right, man. Okay. Okay. What was that? Yeah. So. See that's not it, isn't it? That's not it, Navi. That's not it. Okay. Trophies and titles, bro. Trophies. You know what? I'm not even gonna mention title. Just trophies. Trophies. Liverpool haven't won or haven't finished the season trophyless in 3 years, I want to say. So in 3 years, this is the first time we actually finished the season trophyless. And before that, well, really don't know when, because it's been a very, very, very long time. So let's say in the past 10 years, past 10, you can say maybe 12 years, Liverpool have finished the season trophyless maybe like 4 times maybe. Now, them 4 times were either because of circumstances that neither the manager or the club can do anything. No, club's last season we won the League Cup, so you actually ended with a trophy. The season before that I was talking about, the season where we finished 5th, that was the season we actually finished trophyless the last time. clubs last season. We won the League Cup, the Carabao Cup. My apologies. Well, it's the same thing, anyways. Liverpool ending trophyless should never be acceptable. Ever. Ever, ever. Should never, ever be acceptable. Why? Why, and why? These owners, those people actually running the club, these three that's on the thumbnail, John Henry, Richard Hughes, and Michael Edwards, these three are cooking the 26-27 season to be trophyless one more time. One more time trophyless, because they already did it in the 25-26 season. Why? You ask me why. They kept that ball that ball see you next Tuesday a lot longer than what they're supposed to. That's number one. Number two, they gave him money where he didn't actually know how to spend. Oh, sorry, how to. What's the word I'm looking for? When you know how to spend it correctly, put it this way, or use it correctly. That's the better word. When you give him money and you don't know how to use it correctly, then you're not good at your job. Simple as that. And you should never be in a job. Now, let's say, because I don't know if you'll all remember this. I don't know for the people, Clive, Navi, Cop, Father, Phil, all of them were here since my first days of starting actually streaming like this on a regular daily basis. I said, I want Arne Slot sacked. Sorry, my apologies. I want Arne Slot sacked, but not before the board actually leaves Liverpool Football Club. Tell a lie? Let me know, please. Let me know if you agree with this with me. When Slot was here, before Slot left, did you want Arne Slot gone first or the board gone first? Which one you wanted first? Let me know, please, for the people in the chat. Who did you want gone first, Arne Slot or the board? Me, I've said this for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. I was saying this for months and years. I want the board gone before the manager gone. Let me know, please, which one you wanted gone first, the manager or the board. We have to win a trophy every season. Yes, we do. Yes, we definitely do. Liverpool cannot end the season and say, we tried our best. We couldn't win a trophy. You know what, bro? You know what? I wouldn't even be angry. I wouldn't even be, put it this way. The season we went to we lost the league. And the Champions League in 1 week. You remember that season a few years ago? We lost the league and the Champions League in one season. It's in 1 week, my apologies. In one week, we lost the league and the Champions League in 1 week. But at the same time, we won the FA Cup and the League Cup. Now, when that season ended and the football, everything with it ended, I was really, really, really upset, but I wasn't angry. I was upset, but I wasn't angry because we actually ended the season with 2 trophies. Now, they're not the major trophies. Now, stupid question, but if someone tells you, do you want the FA Cup and the League Cup, or do you want the Premier League and the Champions League? an infant who doesn't know anything about football, an insect who doesn't know anything about football, they will tell you, I won the League Cup and the Champions League. Sorry, I won the Premier League and the Champions League. Not the League Cup or the FA Cup, but at the same time, I was upset, but I wasn't angry because we ended the season with something. 2 trophies we ended the season. When it comes to Liverpool ending the season with nothing, that's when I get angry. That is when I get angry. Call me entitled. Call me crybaby. Call me what you want to call me. If I want my club to win a trophy every single season, does that mean I'm entitled? Does that mean I'm entitled if I want my club to win a trophy every single season? That should actually say the opposite. That should say, I want my club to win trophies. I want my club to be the best there is in the world, not just in the country. So why the people actually running the club, letting the club down, and actually wanting the fans to accept a season where we actually don't win anything? Riddle me this, people. Riddle me this. If the fans, especially the newer generation, because us old heads that have been watching Liverpool builds a winning mentality if you want to win a trophy, at least one trophy. Exactly my point. Especially, both at, oh, actually, sorry, I forgot to say both at the same time. Cool. That is, I understand it. I genuinely understand it, but I'll get back to this. The board, my reasoning is club never got this sort of support. Imagine if he did. Thank you, Navi. You kill a snake by chopping it down to size. The board, thank you. So the board kept this guy in the job where he's not supposed to be. Gave him 500 million pounds, 500 plus million pounds in one season. That whole club has been here for what, 9-10 years. He's probably got 500 million for the whole 10 years he was with us, but they gave him 500 million in one season. That's why I wanted this board gone. Imagine if we didn't have Klopp. Imagine if we didn't have Klopp who can actually work with a budget. He can work with a budget, bro. There are teams in the bottom of the league in the championship like in the lower table of the lower mid of the table, like the Bournemouths, like the Palaces. The Palace not lower mid table, but you know what I'm talking about. The lower mid table teams have spent way more money than Liverpool, but at the same time, Klopp actually won you trophies. Imagine if we didn't have Klopp, bro. Just imagine. We would have been like United, if not maybe worse. But he actually worked with a budget and actually made us unstoppable at one time. He brought the best out of basically nothing. That's why I want that board gone. But what I was saying is, us the old heads, we watch Liverpool pretty much every year. We've seen Liverpool win major trophies and regular trophies. I am talking about this newer generation that's about to come up, who's Liverpool fans, who watches Liverpool. Let's say start watching Liverpool now, or start watching Liverpool later on in their life, or they're old enough to realize what is going on with Liverpool, buying players, having the managers, what type of manager you're having, what type of board you're having. These, when it comes to like late 10s, like 9-10-year-old, up until like you early teenage years, you kind of understand how a football club is run. Not financially, because you wouldn't know, because you're not a businessman or anything like that, but you would know what Liverpool is and how the club is run, who's the board is, who's the manager, who's the players, who the tactics and all that stuff. Imagine this new generation that start watching football, and every year or every other year, Liverpool end the season trophyless. That will be the new norm for them. And when we start talking, these old heads, when we start talking and say, Liverpool can't end the season trophyless, they will call us entitled. They will actually call us entitled. Why? Because we want our club to win trophies every single season. We're not even asking for much. We are not even asking for much. We are asking one trophy. Minimum. Minimum one trophy every season. Minimum. For a club like Liverpool Football Club, is that too much to ask for? Let me know. One trophy minimum a season. Is that too much to ask for? No. We are talking about the biggest club in England, the most successful club in England. One trophy a season is not a big ask whatsoever. But to these boards, that is what they want for Liverpool to be for the foreseeable future. Which is something me, you, and a lot of Liverpool fans around the world should just put a red cross to, or a red line to. Draw that line and say, you cannot do that from now on. That is something Liverpool should not be associated with whatsoever. That's just my opinion. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm sick and tired. I'm actually sick and tired of saying this all over again. And every day goes by, I get proven right. Tired of it, bro. I get proven right. Uncle Rod's get proven right. Copfather get proven right. Fozzie get proven right. Ends get proven right. Hussam gets proven right. All these Liverpool, the big channels, the smaller channels like me, get proven right every single day. So what's going on here, bro? What's going on here? I was bantered for 30 years for not winning the league, so call me entitled all you want. You get called entitled for wanting your club to win a trophy. Minimum. One trophy every single season. Minimum. That's called entitlement nowadays. That is called entitlement for winning or wanting your club to win a trophy. Minimum one. I'm not even saying trophies. I'm saying a trophy. One trophy. Minimum every year. You get called entitled for that. Before I continue, people, what's the likes looking like? What is the like saying? Let me have a look. One segunda. Right, people, it's 6 likes, and I believe there's 9 of you in here. So please give me 4 more likes. As you can see, the target in here is 10. 4 more likes, please, and we will be... that will be much appreciated. Thank you very much. The usual target for this channel for every time I go live is 10 likes, please. Cool. It shows 6 for me so far, Clive, but it might take a second or two just to update, so we'll wait. There's one more thing I wanted to say, actually, which I forgot to say. Yes. Alisson Becker, because I forgot to say this when I said this a few days ago with Uncle Rods and Cobb. I don't know if you'll all remember, but Cobb, if you're still here, do you remember this chat we had a few days ago? Alisson Becker has said this. Let me try and get it out quickly. Let me see if I can get it bled. Oh, no. Yes. Right. This is what he said. This is what's been said by Ali. Now, this community, no, I don't know what is it for because it was confirmed by everyone. So this is confirmed, put it this way. And if not, if I'm mistaken, let me know, please. But Ali said, talking about skipped Liverpool for the World Cup, he said, I'm 100%. I mean, his, physically 100%. Missing games for Liverpool was part of the plan to make sure I was ready for the World Cup. He wasn't misquoted, bro. I don't think he was misquoted. That is actually correct. That is correct for what he said. That's exactly what 𝗧𝗶𝗸 said. Okay, now, that is not good whatsoever. That is not good whatsoever. 𝗧𝗶𝗸 saying that is not good for him, for Liverpool, and for the fans whatsoever. Because I said this before. I said this before when me and Cop and Uncle was talking about it. And I don't blame him for that whatsoever, for what I'm about to say. Him actually loving his country over us, Liverpool, we can't fault him for that. We cannot fault him for that. Can we? Not really. We can't fault him. He loves his country more than Liverpool. Cool. There's nothing we can do. You love something over something else. That's you, bro. We can't. Cool. That it's your right, to be fair. Loving your country over football club. We can't fault you for that whatsoever. But you saying I was missing some games from Liverpool to be fit for the World Cup, that is where we're actually going to have problems. That is where we're going to have problems. Because as a Liverpool player, you should not be saying this, especially to the news where it will get published and Liverpool fans will actually hear it and see it. Now, if he said this within his friends, his family, the players he plays with, either Brazil or Liverpool, as long as we don't know, as long as Liverpool fans do not know, we don't care of what we don't know. What I don't know, what you don't know that goes around Liverpool, that's not our business, bro. We don't know what's going on. Cool. It's up to you. But when you say it to the public, that is where the problem goes. That is where the problem is. It really is. It really, really, really is. Now, some people will defend him and say, look, Liverpool, when Alisson got injured, when he started coming back, it meant nothing because we already ended the season one trophyless, and second, we were only fighting for top 5 to get Champions League, and eventually we actually did. So really, it didn't matter if Alisson came back or he didn't come back. It mattered, and I'll tell you why. There were some games we got embarrassed for conceding goals. If Ali was there, we would probably not have conceded. Case in point, Aston Villa. If Alisson was there, them 4 goals? Or whatever goals it was. It was 4 goals, yes. Conceding 4 goals against Aston Villa, if Alisson was there, we would probably not conceded 4. 𝗧𝗶𝗸 is not a Liverpool goalkeeper. Simple as that, bro. When that guy gets the ball on his feet and there's a bit of pressure from the other players, the opponents, there's a tiny bit of pressure on him, he actually pisses himself, and that's not Liverpool goalkeeper. That's exactly what I was saying. If Alisson was there, we would not have this problem. At the end of the day, it didn't mean anything. We got top 5. We go to the Champions League. Cool. That's what some fans actually defended him with. But to me, and to most Liverpool fans, what he said was wrong. We all love Ali. We all love Ali. No matter what, we will always love Ali. But the things he's done for us, if you think about it, Alisson was the sole reason we actually won the Champions League, because he saved that that shot against against Napoli. I forgot who took that shot, but if that shot went in, we would have been out of the Champions League. Ali made that save. Eventually, we've gone to the quarterfinals in the Champions League and all that stuff, and we actually won the Champions League that season. So if it wasn't for him, we probably wouldn't have number 6. But at the same time, 2 things can be right. We will always love you no matter what, but when you do wrong, we will call you and say, this is what you've done wrong, this and that, blah, 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 go and apologize. I'm expecting an apology from Alisson to all Liverpool fans, which he probably will do. I'll be honest. He probably will. I'm not expecting him not to do it. He definitely will. Okay? Just get it on here. But yeah, so he definitely will. And when it does, cool. We can just say, you know what? You've apologized, we accepted it, cool. Let's bygones be bygones. But as of right now, for what he said was completely wrong. And wrong. The thing is, yeah, the light is not even that bright, but you can't even see the cup. It just looks like there's a cover in there, but there is no cover. I could put my hands in. I was gonna check something. 1 second, people. So yeah, people, 3 more likes, please. 3 more likes. 3 more likes, and we will hit the target, which is 10 please. Okay. So Liverpool, we are done talking about Liverpool. In the next 10-15 minutes, we're just going to be talking about other football clubs and them getting the players they want and anything news-wise. That way. Right, let's see. Other than 𝗧𝗶𝗸, did anything happen? Other than 𝗧𝗶𝗸, did anything happen? We'll go to Fabrizio's thingy. You know what? Why? Okay, hold on, man. 1 sec. Okay, yeah. This is Fabrizio's thingy. He pinned it, which, let's all be honest here, yeah? Did any of us think or thought or heard any news about this before it happened? Because I know I didn't. Guarantee, I know I didn't. But somehow it happened. 60 million for 𝗧𝗶𝗸. 60 million for 𝗧𝗶𝗸. 60 damn million. Actually, you know what? We might just call it a day now because there's 5 minutes to go for the German in Curacao. There's five minutes to go, people, so we're just gonna call it a day now. My apologies. Just about a minute or so. Let's see if there's anything else. The Spanish left back will sign a long-term deal valid for. What is it with these Chelsea players and Chelsea owners just signing everyone, or like to sign a penitentiary or death row signatures, signings in that 6 years? That's a lot, man. Valid for 6 years and has already agreed to the move. Another fast deal in new Real Madrid style after Bernardo Silva, I'm assuming, Dumfries and Canate. Man City are confident to get a new contract sealed soon with 𝗧𝗶𝗸. New deal to be valid until June 2031 with improved salary. Man City believe deal almost agreed. Isn't 𝗧𝗶𝗸 wanted to go somewhere? Was it Real Madrid? I'm pretty sure he was going. Well, there was rumors him going to Real Madrid, but apparently they got 𝗧𝗶𝗸 now. So that 𝗧𝗶𝗸 deal is done. Ferran Torres plays down reports about PSG move. I don't know about anything about PSG. Blah blah blah. Yeah, Pedro Porro signed a new deal for Tottenham, because I generally thought he will be leaving, but he stayed. Mano Kone, that's Manuel Neuer. Arbeloa complete his final year of the agreement to sign as a new. Oh, wow, we might be getting a here we go soon then for Fulham. Arbeloa back at Anfield. Jeez, come on. But yeah, people, that should be it for today. Just leave the chat squares before I leave. See you tomorrow. Actually, no, I will be later on live today for the Japan and Netherlands, sorry. But I will be live tomorrow as well, of course. Shock move to Cucurella. Shock move for Cucurella to Real Madrid, but it also means Gvardiol stays at City. He probably signs a new deal at City. So yeah, I read it from Fabrizio, because the rumors were Gvardiol was actually, Real Madrid was targeting Gvardiol. And now all of a sudden Gvardiol will sign a new deal at City and Cucurella, so here we go to Real Madrid. I've gone in my phone and I looked at it, I was like, that can't be right. And I pressed on the source again and it was actually correct. Confused the F out of me big time. Thank you, Cobb brother. Thank you so much. I will see you. Actually, go enjoy, first of all. Go enjoy that Germany Curacao game. People watch Florian Wirtz. I repeat, watch. Is he actually starting? Let me have a look. Yes, Florian Wirtz is starting for Germany. Go and watch Florian Wirtz. That's all I'm going to say. Take care and peace out, people. I will see you in about 2 hours. In about 3 hours. Take care, people. Love. Bye-bye.